once. This time carried a sack. "Lovely ladies," said the fox, "I was expecting you. I am glad that you have not disappointed me." Opening his sack, he jumped upon them. The sisters quacked and screamed. They flapped and flopped their wings. They flew home and bolted their door. The next morning, the two ducks did not go out. They rested at home to quiet their nerves. On the following day, they carefully searched for a new and different road. They found one, and it took them safely to the pond. At times, a change of routine can be most healthful. King Lion and the Beetle. King Lion looked in the mirror. "What a beautiful and noble creature I am," he said. "I will go forth to show my devoted subjects that their leader is every inch a king." The king put on his robes of state, his large jeweled crown, and all of his gold and silver medals. As he walked down the roads of his kingdom, everyone who saw him bowed to the ground. "Yes, yes," said King Lion, "I deserve this respect from my people, for truly I am every inch a king." There was a tiny beetle standing near the road. When the king saw him, he cried, "Beetle, I command you to bow low before me." "Your Royal Majesty," said the beetle, "I know that I am small, but if you look at me closely, you will see that I am making a bow." The king leaned over. "Beetle," he said, "you are so hard to see down there, I am still not sure that you are bowing." "Your Majesty," said the beetle, "please look more closely. I assure you that I am indeed bowing." The king leaned over a little farther. Now, the robes of state, the large jeweled crown, and all of the gold and silver medals had made King Lion very top-heavy. Suddenly, he lost his balance and fell on his head. With a great roar, he rolled into a ditch at the side of the road. The frightened beetle scurried away. From head to foot, every inch of King Lion was covered with wet mud. It is the high and mighty who have the longest distance to fall. The Lobster and the Crab. On a stormy day, the crab went strolling along the beach. He was surprised to see the lobster preparing to set sail in his boat. "Lobster," said the crab, "it is foolhardy to venture out on a day like this." "Perhaps so," said the lobster, "but I love a squall at sea." "I will come with you," said the crab. "I will not let you face such danger alone." The lobster and the crab began their voyage. Soon they found themselves far from shore. Their boat was tossed and buffeted by the turbulent waters. "Crab!" shouted the lobster above the roar of the wind. "For me, the splashing of the salt spray is thrilling. The crashing of every wave takes my breath away." "Lobster, I think we are sinking," cried the crab. "Yes, of course we are sinking," said the lobster. "This old boat is full of holes. Have courage, my friend. Remember, we are both creatures of the sea." The little boat capsized and sank. "Horrors!" cried the crab. "Down we go!" shouted the lobster. The crab was shaken and upset. The lobster took him for a relaxing walk along the ocean floor. "How brave we are," said the lobster. "What a wonderful adventure we have had." The crab began to feel somewhat better. Although he usually enjoyed a quieter existence, he had to admit that the day had been pleasantly out of the ordinary.